Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome to the Group 6 discussion session. So first of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Farhan Hussein as the moderator for today's discussion with 4 members. The first one is Karani Ramadian, second one is Glory Maria, and the third one is Aira Junior, and the last one is Nabila Putri. So let's start our discussion for today. So we have 2 topics. The first one is critical thinking among university students, and the second one is digital technologies. So let me start by defining what is critical thinking. So critical thinking is human way of thinking deeply to analyze a problems, to find a solution or alternative to the problem based on the facts and information provided. So I'm going to ask all of you about your opinion on critical thinking among university students. So maybe start from Karini. What is your opinion about it?
I guess critical thinking among university students is very important because we as student college are required to always be sensitive to the latest issues and news in the community, and all of the student college should have critical thinking skills in education, and because critical thinking skills determine student learning outcomes, every student must be practice their own critical thinking skill. By having the ability to think critically, we as student college cannot be easily influenced by news that has no clear source. And maybe that's all for me. I give it back to moderator.
Thank you, Karini. That's a nice opinion. And maybe the others would like to share their opinions. So maybe Glory wants to share her opinion.
Okay, in my opinion, we'll certainly need critical thinking in our everyday life, in various problems and issues in society where we as students are considered as a generation of change. We need to think critically. The reason is that we can see and assess various problems that exist through various perception. We can also sort or which is a fact or just an opinion, and we can solve problems and make decisions calmly. So we must train ourselves, practice as often as possible to develop the ability to think critically in various ways, such as in comparing texts and others. Thank you.
Thank you, Glory. And move to Aira.
I think critical thinking is a core academic skill that teaches undergraduate and postgraduate students to question or reflect on their own knowledge and information presented to them. The skill is essential for students working on assignment and performing research. It's also an invaluable skill in many workplace scenarios. I think that's all from me.
Thank you, Aira. So let's move to Nabila's opinion.
I apologize in advance because my signal is bad, so I can be on camera. In my opinion, everyday humans are faced with various problems, issues, and narrative that affect life. All these problems are impossible to think about easily. Often they are difficult to deal with. Therefore, as students, they must get used to thinking critically in order to make mature and wise decisions. In addition, this can help because it is not easy to be provoked and swallow information raw. Students who usually think critically will go deep or dig up information and understand a problem well so that they can make wise decisions. That's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you, Nabila. So I think I agree with all of you. So basically, critical thinking is important for university students because they will perform well in the society so that they can analyze a problem and find a alternative or solution to the problem so that they can help the society. And also it's It's basically their surviving skills so that they can identify information and know the problems in the society and help those problems get a solution. So let's move to the second topics. It is about digital technologies and what is the connection between critical thinking and digital technologies. So maybe, is there any one of you that wanted to share your opinion?
I want to share my opinion.
Okay, Glory.
Okay, thank you. In my opinion, for us as students, we can use digital technology in critical thinking to find out and share various kinds of information and literature from various parts of the world. We can also build unlimited relationship, but we also need to use digital technology positively and productively in our daily lives. That's all for me.
Thank you, Glory. Is there anyone want to respond or give their opinion?
Can I?
Okay, Karini.
Yeah. Related to digital technology, in my opinion, the facilities and infrastructure at universities should be more developed according to the progress of the time so that teaching and learning activities are well supported. Then it is also better for every student to build the right mindset for themselves to face the industrial revolution 5.0 in the field of education. Thank you.
Thank you, Karini.
I want to share
next,
my
maybe,
opinion too.
yes, Aira, you may.
Mm, I think the relationship of technology with critical thinking comprises the main focus of the study, and the study evaluates them within the scope of critical thinking. It was observed that various technology were used in the studies related to critical thinking. I think that's all.
Thank you, Aira. So the last one is Nabila. You may speak.
As we know, currently technology digital are growing rapidly. Access to communicate and obtain information can be obtained quickly and easily. In fact, almost all people in this world want things to be more practical and more efficient. Therefore, technology digital is very important for daily life so that the younger generation, especially students in university, um, understand and understand which information must be received and which source of truth must be sought. Because the more sophisticated technology and information, the more people who are not responsible for the information they pass. That all from me. Thank you.
Thank you for all of you that has already stated your opinion. So maybe I want to take a conclusion based of our discussion this far. So from this to topic discussion, so it can be concluded that critical thinking is important for university students, and digital technologies is also very important to support the university student critical thinking. But it also have two side effects, which is if it's used properly, I think it will help the university student to build up their critical thinking. But also if it's used incorrectly, there could be a misinformation, there could be a hoax that is spread to the society, and this is not a good thing. And digital technologies also make the university student lazy about getting the right information because they are too spoiled by the digital technology that their life becomes easy. And I think based on this discussion, the use of digital technology is important because it basically supports our life as university students. And is there anyone want to add to that?
I think it's enough from me.
Okay. So I think that it is enough for today's discussion, and I will close today's discussion. And we hope that our discussion today will inform the other university students so that they can utilize the digital technologies to support their critical thinking and maximize the effects. So thank you. Have a good day.